Imagine waking up to find your life, family, and future hanging by a thread. Australia's proposed Migration Amendment Bill could change the lives of 880,000 people, and not for the better. But what does this mean for everyday Australians, migrants, and global observers? Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind this bill, the hidden risks, and how it could impact the very fabric of our society. By the end of this video, you'll see why this story has sparked international outrage. The Australian government's Migration Amendment Bill 2025 aims to address challenges in immigration. But critics say it's more than just policy. It's a seismic shift with potentially devastating consequences. At its core, this bill allows Australia to deport individuals without valid visas, even to third countries that may lack proper human rights safeguards. It's a move that raises serious ethical, legal, and humanitarian concerns. Key highlights of the bill: expansion of deportation authority. The government can pay third countries to accept deportees, outsourcing its responsibility. Broader reach. While officials claim the bill doesn't expand deportation eligibility, the sheer number of affected individuals, 880,000, is staggering. The Department of Home Affairs has broken down the numbers. 1. 75,400 people living in the community without valid visas. 2. 4,452 individuals on Bridging Visa E, designed for facilitating departures. 3. 986 people currently held in immigration detention. 4. 193 individuals in community detention. 5. 246 people released on bridging visas following a recent High Court ruling against indefinite detention. 6. 96 individuals on older bridging visa types also affected by the ruling. Each number represents a story, a person, a family, or even entire communities facing an uncertain and potentially dangerous future. For many, deportation is not just a logistical move, it's life-changing. Human rights advocates, such as Josephine Langbian from the Human Rights Law Centre, warn of family separations, parents forcibly separated from their children, sent to unknown countries. Uncertain destinations. The government hasn't disclosed which countries will accept deportees, leaving thousands in limbo. Dangerous outcomes. Those deported could face detention, violence, or even persecution in their destination countries. These are not just hypothetical risks. Cases of mistreatment and abuse of deportees have been documented in the past. The bill also sidesteps the UN Refugee Convention, which is designed to protect refugees from being returned to places where they might face harm. Why does this matter? Third countries accepting deportees are not required to follow international human rights laws. Without these protections, deportees may face inhumane conditions or lack access to basic needs like healthcare. Karina Ford, chair of the Law Council's Migration Committee, described this loophole as deeply troubling, warning it could expose individuals to significant harm. Australia has long been a leader in human rights advocacy, but with this bill, critics argue the country risks tarnishing its reputation. Globally, similar policies, such as the UK's plan to send asylum seekers to Rwanda, have faced severe backlash. Could Australia's actions set a dangerous precedent for other nations? Supporters of the bill argue it's necessary for community safety, claiming it targets individuals without valid visas who may pose a threat. However, statistics tell a different story. The majority of those affected are not dangerous criminals. Many are families, asylum seekers, or individuals who have lived and contributed to Australia for years. This raises critical questions. Is this really about safety, or is it a punitive measure? Could it hurt Australia's diverse and thriving communities in the long term? A recent High Court ruling against indefinite detention has already resulted in hundreds of individuals being released. While this was seen as a win for human rights, the government's response, this new bill, feels like a step backward. Critics argue that instead of focusing on deportation, Australia should prioritise pathways to residency and citizenship for long-term visa holders, transparent policies that uphold Australia's commitment to human rights. As the bill is debated, human rights advocates are urging lawmakers to reconsider. They argue for greater transparency and solutions that balance community safety with humane treatment of migrants. But the government insists the bill is necessary to maintain the integrity of Australia's immigration system. This is more than a policy debate, it's about the lives of real people. Behind every number is a face, a family, and a story. The decisions made today will shape Australia's future, its communities, and its global image. For the 880,000 individuals caught in the crosshairs, the stakes couldn't be higher. And for Australia, the world is watching. What do you think? Does this bill strike the right balance, or does it go too far? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates on Australia's immigration policies. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching HD World Plus.